beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Welcome to another All Signs Love Tarot reading. All Signs Love reading. And as is often the case here at the Tarot Closet, All Signs Love Messages reading. This is a general reading, so remember to take what is for you and let the rest go. I'm channeling for you in July 2023, and of course you can be here in real time, but you could also be here many months, even years later. All readings are timeless and meant for you when you get here. This is a fated connection. You are here. Yeah, you're here when you're meant to be here. What can I say? I'm really glad you found your way here to the Tarot Closet. We're going to get into your reading in just a moment. But before I do, I just want to remind you that down in the description, you'll find any decks that are coming in today. You'll also find all the playlists. They're really easy to reach. All Zodiac signs, messages from your person. The Queen of Swords already coming through here. Has your first card, by the way. It's Libra ruled by Venus. Is somebody coming in here being totally honest, or is that what you need? Probably a little bit of both, a whole lot of both. Let's see, we're only just beginning your reading here. In any case, you could be here in July 2023, but you could be here many months or years later. Down below in the description, of course, you'll find all the playlists, all Zodiac signs, messages from your person. And of course, this reading today is connected to all signs, all Zodiac signs, love readings, which you're watching here today. You can also find them on the channel, but it's pretty easy to get to them in the description. Also below, if you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long, very in-depth twin flame readings. So feel free to explore if you are inspired to do so. Before we begin your reading, I would like to take this time to invite you to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This helps the channel so much more than I can say, than I can express. So thank you very much for that. Let's see what's going on with the rest of your reading, because we already see the Queen of Swords here. Mercury is the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. Also, of course, the Queen of Swords. This is Libra energy, and of course, that's connecting us to justice. She's kind of the protege for justice, so maybe there's a little prodding that needs to go on before we quite get all the way to justice, but let's see. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Moon card. Okay. Wow. Yeah. So this is where your person's energy is the strongest. Your specific person, the person you're here for. It can't even be someone who's just coming into your mind. They haven't been communicating. It's really clear. This is Gemini and Mercury energy. Gemini is all about communication. And of course, Mercury's the planet of the mind. Again, the planet of communication, also connected. The ruling planet for Gemini, also Virgo. And yeah, we can see that hasn't been happening. The devil is in reverse. So they're not talking about, they're not opening up. I feel this person is not emotionally available and clearly is not being honest about something. Is it how they feel? Is it a third party? What's going on? Because here in the partnership placement, we have the Moon card in the upper right. This is Pisces energy. Cancer and Gemini are also coming through. This is telling me that there is a new way of communicating that needs to happen. Your person here today really needs to open up and be honest about whatever went on here in the Devil card and what could possibly still be going on. It's the King of Pentacles here in reverse. Yeah, so what happened? Why were they holding back from commitment? It's here, look at that, the Eight of Wands right below. This is a message coming in. This is a message coming in with the truth. A message necessary. I feel like a message that is going to negate this beautiful star energy unless it happens. Look, the star card is in the upright here with the Devil in reverse. Aquarius energy, also Uranus energy. A fated connection, and a connection that still has hope for renewal. But you need the truth. You need the truth. And what else is the truth? You need clarity. Clarity around what? How they feel. Did something happen? Are there other people, places, things involved? Most likely, but I will say we can already see that part of what they're not opening up about is the King of Pentacles in reverse. And this is somebody who's not following through. Virgo ruled by Mercury energy. So there's that Virgo energy that we're also feeling. A lot of communicative energy coming through here. And that's also what I want to say here. So they're not communicating. They haven't been communicating some truth, some clarity around this connection. Whether it's a person, place, thing, or simply themselves, which really isn't that simple, is it? The Eight of Wands is catty corner here with the Queen of Swords. More Mercury energy, also Sagittarius energy, really fast energy. This is an 8. This is an action number. This is accomplishing something, mastering something, and there's a lot of Gaia energy around here. So this is very clearly opening up in a new way, communicating in a new way, being honest, and I feel like you really need it now. Is it coming now? It sure feels that way. Because I will tell you, we can see here, you're both here, the King and the Queen of Swords. And we see the Queen here looking all the way across here, even right over the Devil in reverse of what's going on. And this possibility for renewal, should the truth and clarity come, right over here at the King of Swords. This is an energy of day-to-day energy. So everybody has free will. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, and they do change. What choices are being made here to open up this communication, because we see that it's coming through. And I want to tell you with this Mercury energy, oftentimes it's connected to reading and writing. It's probably quite archaic for a lot of you. I talk about you're hearing my throat chakra. It's just starting to go crazy about writing in this day and age. So for some of you, it might not be likely that there's a written message. It can be, depending location. Even some of you that might even be living close by or with somebody here that you're not communicating very well with. But most likely it's in the way of an SMS, a text message, or email, maybe even social media. But this is exactly what we have already been feeling here, which is communicating and opening up and being honest, which they have not been doing. And it's all coming around this Devil in reverse. This is Capricorn and Saturn energy. Whatever has gone on here has clearly affected you both. You're both here. And it's in reverse now. So this is telling me that in order to have this renewal and for the clarity to come through, obviously they have to communicate, which we see they're not doing right now. In this night, the King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords is really intentional, is really thinking about what they want to say. And it's really clear here that they're not, but they haven't been. I do feel that that's going to change, and that's far too many. So let's bring in some more. We're going to bring in another deck. We're probably going to be bringing in, and just a minute. My throat chakra is going nuts, and I feel like I'm talking a mile a minute today. I feel like I can't get my words out fast enough. This is somebody I feel who is going to come in and have a lot to say to you. They're trying to get the courage, and I want to tell you why, because the Strength card is here. In particular, connecting here with the Star card. That 8th star is a gift to the Strength card, bringing in that Strength card energy, that Leo energy of really trying to come in here and take accountability and say what they've needed to say, I feel like, for a really long time, because they're holding back here. Is their Emperor energy? I kind of feel like, yeah, there's some pride and ego here getting in the way, and we need our ego. We know that. But when it's getting in the way of, decisions we're making or not making, some things happen that we don't things go in directions that we wouldn't have otherwise chosen. That's what happens. Sometimes when you're not making choices, they get made for you. So what happened here? But we see the truth coming in here, opening up in an entirely new way, bringing in hope and giving you the clarity that I feel you really, really need. And it's very strong that it can be a message you may have already heard from your person, for some of you. But it's not always just about a message, because Mercury is about communication as a whole. So this can also be in person. Let's see what else is coming through. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Okay. Yeah, this is really clear. So they're thinking about it. You just don't know it. Manifesting you back. Soulmate energy. As above, so below. More Gemini, more Virgo, and more Mercury energy. This is co-creating with Source. This is the magician here who has all the elements at their fingertips, quite literally. Water, air, earth, and fire. The love, the friendship, the clarity, and the relationship, the transactional energy, the commitment, and all the practicalities around that. The wand. Taking this inspired action quite literally, turning their visions into reality. There is fear here, but we also see that the clarity is coming, most likely again in a message, but it can also be that it's coming in person. This is new beginnings. This is telling us that there is still a lot of potential here. A lot of potential in this fated connection. This is very strong soulmate energy, and it's manifesting that in. And of course, that's the infinity symbol, and that does bring in twin flame energy for some of you. But that's also, well, it's infinity, it's forever love. It's also balance, and it's also truth, and it's connected here. I'm not giving you the finger. It's connected to justice, which is also the truth. It's finding a solution that is for the highest and the best path for everybody here. This is strong reunion energy, and this is quite literally being focused and turning visions into reality. So they're trying. Is this King of Swords spinning? The King of Swords is spinning, yes. It's very, very clear. And maybe it's going to be coming back. This is at the bottom of the deck. We're going to be bringing in another deck in a moment here. It's the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this isn't surprising to me at all. This is a really giving, reciprocal energy. And look what is here. This is not Libra energy. This is the Six of Pentacles. It's the Moon and Taurus energy. But that's also the Moon energy, and that's more energy of what we know here, which is this is what they're giving. This is the balance coming. It's coming with the truth and clarity. It's opening up. It's communicating in a totally new way, and it might be foreign to this person because we can see that, do they always have trouble communicating? You know that. Here they are. It's really clear. So maybe it is foreign to them, but this is a giving energy, and it's bringing that in here. It's reciprocal as well. It's an energy of giving what you have, you know, sharing what you have here. So what do you want from your person? It's clear that you want the truth regarding this King of Pentacles in reverse energy about why they did not follow through with what promises. It's bringing in Knight of Cups in reverse energy for me. There may be some promises broken here, some hot and cold energy, some Knight of Wands in reverse energy as well. All around this pentacle, but this is also about communication. It's Virgo ruled by Mercury, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. So they weren't thinking when they were living in some fear, not saying some things, maybe not trusting themselves in regard to the connection, but also the mind, communication. Mercury is extremely strong here, but we see what's on their mind, which is a very giving energy. And this is coming into a bottoms-up reading at the moment. It's the Six of Wands. Yeah, this is a really great energy to see. That's Jupiter and Leo. Jupiter is the planet of prosperity and expansion. What do they have in abundance here? Well, this is the Six of Pentacles. It's the Moon in Taurus, but that also brings in the sixth planet. It brings in Venus. It's bringing in Libra and also Taurus, which we know is here. And Venus just wants to create and bring harmony into relationships for everybody to be happy. And we know that that's what's trying to happen here. Look. What is this horse? It's a really emotional horse. It has been a little bit spooked. But what has the Six of Wands overcome? Some obstacles and some challenges. Now, can it be within their life? With people, places, things, of course, but it's also within themselves. And they may have been playing some games. There's a little jealous energy that's also coming through here. It might even be coming from your side. But we see here they're riding on a very emotional horse, cloaked in heart chakra knowing cloak here, wearing the victory wreath on their head, carrying it on the wand, the energy of love. It's also the fastest energy here, leading with the heart, afraid still. The emotional opening up that needs to happen here, still bringing in some fear, and probably why the King of Swords is still in reverse, because they got to go through whatever was going on in the devil energy here. So what was going on in that devil energy, or what is possibly most likely still going on for some of you, because they are being overcome, and it's coming through in a message. It's coming through in the Six of Wands. It's also coming through here in the Eight of Wands. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles is also here. She wants to come in and help. This is a beautiful sign for your reading today. This is a very nurturing, motherly energy, helping with beginnings. This is reunion energy here. And by the way, we're in the year of the rabbit. Actually, it's the water rabbit. So they might have come out of here. This emotional energy, Spirit is sending you a message to pay attention to matters of the heart. But this little rabbit is also here for fertility reasons, new beginnings. For some of you, that might even be just what you think in the way of fertility. It's not for everybody. So it's coming through that there's a possibility that might have been something that they were afraid, another level. Won't be for everybody. And in any case, the Queen of Pentacles is here in luck, and the Strength card did come. It's not in the upright, however. Do I feel it's going to be? I do, because they haven't quite got the strength yet. So this is telling us the more time that they take, the more fear that they're living in, well, the more discord it causes, and it's also some sabotage here, sabotaging the connection. And we see in the King of Swords in reverse that they're still not communicating. They're having a rough time, but boy, are they wanting to. Look at your reading. The Magician is here quite literally telling us that there is a new beginning here. There is potential. And it's a particular moment, I feel. It's the opportunity for that. So when you are able to come together. The Strength card, of course, is Leo energy, and it's also the source. And of course, that's the sun, and that's the outcome. That's the new beginning. So they're the ones holding it back here in the Strength card. That's also the successful outcome here that the King of Wands is just ready for. Riding straight over here into the Magician. Look, the Six of Pentacles, everybody's heading here. The Strength card is, again, as my mom would say, kind of farting around. It's an energy of self-sabotage. And it's a major arcana, so it's a little bit harder to upright here than, for example, the King of Swords. However, in that day-to-day energy, in their decisions, in their free will, they decide to communicate here. That's automatically spinning this Strength card into the upright. And look, there is that infinity symbol again, which we also see here in the Magician. Is it on the table? Some hope here? Yeah. Is there potential? There is, but it does require communication, obviously, and a different kind of communication, and opening up and being honest and taking accountability, overcoming these obstacles too within themselves, and in particular if they're playing some games here. Excuse me, with this throat chakra, I'm just going to keep on going through it because that's just how it goes sometimes. But again, that's, of course, for some of you, it's twin flame energy, but that's also someone that you really thought you were going to, your person, be with here. Dare I say forever? What does that mean? Well, we're not going to go down that road, but if you're on a twin flame journey, we know that means something else. In any case, yeah, this is the truth. It's also, again, connecting us to Libra, who's very strongly here today. The truth, the outcome. Also, of course, the source is in reverse here. The sun is in reverse. And that's bringing things into harmony and finding it a solution. One that is for the highest and the best path of everyone. But here it feels like that is coming back together, that there's so much potential still here. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, I just saw that. Yeah, so was this long-term already? Was it on the table? Was it a plan? Were you working toward it? Were you already building a life together, or was that the plan? Because you're both here, but we see that King energy, the divine masculine energy here, kind of whether they're on the run, not communicating here, a little bit confused. We see that changing. We see what they're thinking here. The King and the Queen of Pentacles, the King and the Queen of Swords. And it's really getting this Strength card in the upper right, because the longer they fart around, the longer they take to upright this, the longer this is going to take to move. And as I say that, look what is here. It's the Chariot card, which is exactly what we're talking about here. Cancer and energy, and it's also the Moon energy right here. What is this getting on the move to do? And we're going to look under here and bring in another deck after. It's to communicate. This is finding a new way to communicate. It's an action. It's change. It's a journey. It's getting a new, I want to say, chariot in some ways, but also, you know, in folklore, I want to say the Sphinx here are, you had to tell them riddles to get through. So of course there are obstacles, and they're both here for you. We know that you've had them. So it's getting through those obstacles here, and you're both here. The Fortresses, that's both of you. It's the journey of love. The emotions are still flowing between you. We can see that. In particular, your person has some obstacles to get through. We see that. Maybe they're celebrating a little bit too early, but it's very much on their mind, and we see it happening here. They're just still trying to get this courage going. Do you have some up too? Not wanting to be hurt. Seven of Wands energy, possibly some Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe wondering, what am I going to do here? But this could be physically on the move too. So it could be somebody who's going to travel towards you, of course. Planes, trains, automobiles, chariots. It's a journey, but it's also your journey of love here. And we see that things will be moving again when the strength is coming here, because everybody here is trying. You can see it. Excuse me. This throat chakra is pretty intense. The Page of Swords wanting to show here. So yeah, they're holding on to the truth. Look at that. And they're keeping an eye on you, waiting to make the move. Page of Swords energy. It can be that there is somebody, your person is a little bit younger, and because there is a little bit of immaturity here, but it's not just the case, because I do also feel the Emperor energy, and that ego can be connected to immaturity. So it's not just about that, but we do see here that they're keeping an eye on you. They're holding on to that truth, trying to get, I feel like the page hasn't given up the sword yet to the King of Swords. And at some point, we can see it here. The Magician is just going to hand it over and say, will you just take this already? And King of Pentacles, here's the Pentacle as well. There's some forlorn energy here in the Queen of Pentacles. And yeah, I don't love that, but I can see that you have been waiting, and it's coming through. Some of that, well, yeah, some Seven of Pentacles in reverse energy of just waiting for things to begin again, or maybe begin at all. What exactly is that? There is a little bit of a, well, yeah, there's a message here to pay attention to these matters of the heart. And that's why you're here. So we see what's going on. I'm going to bring in another deck. I'm bringing in my little itty bitty Rider-Waite today. As you know, I'm in Austria. If you don't know, I'm in Austria. So this particular deck is in German, but obviously it doesn't matter. You'll know what it is, and I'll also tell you. Let's see what's coming in by way of your person. Clarity. Maybe something is coming in here, some new insight. Maybe something's coming in validating, but maybe something's not. It's going to come in and say, what the heck is that? Let's see what's going on. Please tell us more about what's going on in today's reading. Are they coming forward? It sure seems like they're coming forward. They're trying to come forward here. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. And I'm hearing I need to move it. Oh my gosh. I'm hearing I need to move it. Look what's here. The King of Cups is showing itself in reverse. This is exactly what has been going on. Look. It's not showing their emotions. That has 100% what, look. It's Pisces energy. It's the King of Cups. They have not been emotionally available. It's also connected to lack of clarity, lack of communication, possibly some lies, being honest how they feel, being honest about what else. This is what they're sabotaging here in the Strength card in reverse. It's exactly where it wants to go and what's holding up this communication, whether it be in person or whether it be in a message, which is really strong that it's coming through in a message here. And it might be somebody, your person, I should say, suggesting talking again or a meeting for some of you for those of you that can meet. But yeah, that's really clear. That's the King of Swords also energy here connected to the Strength card in reverse. It's really sabotaging things by not communicating. Okay, so that's how that is going. Let's see what else is going on. It's the Six of Wands coming back. And really, because I'm hearing that this is the overall energy, it's so little, but it's not. It's the energy here. They're really trying to overcome these fears that they have. Is this around taking things to another level? I think so. Communicating, being honest about that. Because the King of Pentacles in reverse here with the Strength card in reverse, with the King of Cups in reverse, we know is holding back how they feel. It's not going where we see that they want to go. This is overcoming the challenges within themselves, the obstacles, and for some of you, if they're playing some games, which I kind of feel is the case for some here in the Page of Swords, but also in the connection. Look, it wants to be here. I don't know if I've ever had this little itty bitty deck in the in the Swan energy, in the overall energy here. Look, it's the Hangman coming through. Yeah, this is the indecisive energy that had been going on. It's the not moving. It's been a really strong period of uncertainty, I want to say. And there have been some power struggles here. I mean, we can see it. But this is also working things out. That crown chakra here activated. It's only so long you can hang around here in the Hangman energy. And it's more Pisces energy. It's another major arcana. It's the Uranus energy. It's the change that they're trying to make here. We see they're going to come out eventually. I mean, you have to. And that's connecting us with the outcome, the sun energy, the crown chakra, the sun, the source, God, goddess, the universe, the divine, really thinking about what it is that they want here. What is the future for you? Finding a solution to what's been going on. That is what they're trying to do, and we actually see that. I just wish I could tell them to hurry up. Look what's here. It's the Hierophant, the bottom of the deck, another major arcana, Taurus energy, more divine masculine energy. So yeah, this is a card for me of commitment. It can be marriage as well. So it can be, well, yeah, legal commitments, perhaps. And for some of you, that's where you were, or that's where you were heading, or that's what you wanted, because this is also a long-term energy, but it's telling us that it's been slow moving. It's also telling us that there's some, well, yeah, some repair work, I want to say, some things that need to go on to reconnect you. And there's a lot around the Hierophant as well. So there can be some cultural, religious differences. Somebody, your person, maybe who has something in their past or even in real life, part of these obstacles that they're trying to overcome that has a lot of expectations on them. And they're either them or they, whatever it is either in their life or just in their ear, in their head, in their upbringing, and how they make their choices. And they're struggling against that. But I don't know where that ended. I think I just caught it. As I was just saying, and I think it ended just then, is you can see that the challenges and those obstacles, the expectations that they might be fighting against, that they're overcoming them. They want to get closer to you. We see this wanted to be your overall energy, and it's already here. As they try to work all this out and communicate with you, this is manifesting you back. It's a really giving energy. And this is not Libra, this is not the justice energy, but that brings it in for me with that scale. And we know that Libra justice is really strongly here today. Okay, so it's wanting to be bottoms up, look. And that's also bringing in the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. And this is what we know, they're working things out for themselves, but this is also working things out for the two of you. It's the Sun in Virgo. And Virgo has been really strong here as well, and that's communication, but there's a lot of details around Virgo. Look what is here on, what is this? a tree, a wall, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's bringing in the 6 of Pentacles. Look, so they're working on it. There's the 7th. That might be the 7th, actually, I have to say. Hoping that you're not gone, because the 7 of Pentacles was coming in. Of course, it's there. And look, there's the 2 of you. There's the journey of love. And that 8th Pentacle, that's the action. It's accomplishing something. They're trying to work through this, get out of this hangman energy. And it's really connected to the Hierophant, both for you, because we know here with the King and the Queen of Pentacles that this is slow moving, and it has been slow moving. Might not be where you want to be anymore in that energy, but the giving energy is here. So it's they're working some things out. I feel like I'm working my way towards you, but this is also working things out together. Okay, so let's see what's underneath. Look. Yeah, it's the 7 of Cups in reverse. So whatever was going on, commitment issues, too many choices, because you stay in that 7 of Cups too long. You know, spirit guides are saying, get out. You know, you need to stop being so indecisive. And that's the energy here also in the Hangman. And stop living in fear and just be honest. Be clear about what you want and be clear with your person, which is you. Be clear with you. And it's coming in reverse. That's telling us that there is clarity coming here. This is somebody who is getting their clarity and moving forward. It's real clear. So are they moving forward with this offer, with the new beginning? It sure looks like it. It sure looks like it. And could it be initiating, I want to say, in the way of a message? Yeah, but it's also communication, regardless of how it's coming in. Okay, so I'm going to, we see it here, and I'm going to move the energy. We're going to take a little bit more, and then we're going to bring in some channeled love messages. Whew. Okay, we felt this energy. That's the past energy. It's 100% a spinner for me. The Knight of Cups energy was coming in really early. This is connected right here. Look, it's connected right to the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Strength card in reverse. So are they coming in, righting some wrongs, offering promises that were broken? There were promises that were broken. It's a hot and cold energy. It's sort of an indecisive energy. We see it here. I feel like I'm on the seat of my pants somehow, you know, because you see that they're working it out. We saw this coming in, and this, look what's here at the bottom of the deck. This is where they are. This is also, I feel like, where you are. This is not a bad place to be. It's obvious, that whether you're around each other or not, whether this is no contact, no communication, and separation for some of you, or it's either or, you're both kind of in your own place. You go here, it's a great place to go. It's more Virgo energy, and it's more Mercury energy. It's co-creating with Source, which of course is also going within for clarity, figuring out what you want, spiritual illumination, which we see here, the clarity. We see here that this is what they're trying to do, and I feel is going to eventually be coming through here. I really like this energy for you, because this is everything that we already know to be in your reading today. Kind of competing with the 6 of Wands I'm hearing to go here. But it's a matter of time, because that 9 is also telling us that things are coming. It's attainment and fulfillment, which you're getting in the Hermit energy. But that also carries on, doesn't it? Because that's things coming to fruition. And that's also connecting us to Mars, which is the planet of action, which is the beginning and the end, bringing in Aries and Scorpio. It's the drive, the desire for what you want, going in here and figuring it out. And we heard this a while ago, didn't we? So this is a validation. I want to bring in some channeled love messages, and we're going to, close your reading from there. What do you want to say to your person through channeled love messages? I really want to be with you. I'm thinking of you right at this moment. Baby, I need your love. Please come back to me. I want to be the reason for your sweetest dreams. No, I am not over you. And that's it. I know that I have caused this mess. It's the Devil card in reverse, trying to go quiet. Thinking that we don't know they're there. We know you're there, but look where it is. It's right below the Six of Wands that we've already seen. A validation of overcoming that, whatever was going on, but also bringing the truth around that. The honesty, the clarity. It's really very clear. I knew the moment we met, I was yours and you were mine. These are the last two, and I'm going to bring in today a little bit of channeled song messages because this deck here has taken, yeah, is that 3? This deck here has taken some off that are yours. So I'm going to bring some in. Then I'm going to bring in some charms today. This longing for you is intense. My heart and soul scream out for you. Okay, let's bring in these channeled song messages. This is what's coming in. So I'm going to bring in literally these and no more. I don't know, but that's just what I'm hearing. It can be there's a song here for you that you are hearing a lot or you resonate with. It can be that it doesn't. Maybe you don't like it or know it. Maybe there's not even, you feel like the message isn't yours. That's okay. Can be that you're sending the message. Can be the sentiment in the song or things within it. You know, title, location, a name, something. These are yours, and then we're going to bring in some totems for you. Music to my heart, that's what you are. A song that goes on and on. Selena Gomez, Love You Like a Song. Do we have musicians here? I just said magicians. Maybe there's a magician here who needed to hear that. And maybe someday we will find that it wasn't really wasted time. The Eagles wasted time. Yeah, because that's what's happening right where it went in the Strength in reverse. It's sabotage energy, but maybe some things had to get worked out before you could get through these obstacles in the Chariot and move, because we see that. The Chariot is supporting the Six of Wands, which we know has come down twice here. There will be an answer. Yes, I feel that. That's also some of the Sun in reverse energy here. It's a temporary energy. It's a delayed gratification. It's waiting for what's going to happen. There will be an answer. The Beatles, Let It Be. That is a let go, let God, go with the flow energy. Because I don't want to lose you now. I'm looking right at the other half of me, Justin Timberlake mirrors. Wow. Very strong soulmate energy, twin flame energy. If you're on a twin flame journey, I know not everybody is, but it's all here. This is real clear. I'm not going to look. Not a lot of letters and numbers, locations, names, anniversaries. It looks like an O, but also could be a 0. Interesting. And there's the 1. That's the new beginning. The potential that's still here for love. Look, was there a tower moment for some of you? Look, it's the Eiffel Tower. And hello if you're in France. In particular, Paris. That won't be for everyone. Was there a moment? Maybe. Of course. But it's also bringing in love. This is representative of love. And this is the new beginning. You look, it says yo. It's not really saying a lot today here in the way of the letters. But look, there's the message. There's the bird. That's a messenger, and that's also rising above the conflict. Here, what is this? Oh, yeah, look. This is the kitty. So it's kind of like my Queen of Wands kitty, that confidence. Because the kitty is a protective energy, you know, keeps some secrets, and we know that things need to come out. Look, that's where that little bird is heading toward. This is real clear. Look, there's the heart, the I love you. And this is the turning of the helm. This is the new direction. In that ship in the water, the emotional energy, it's opening up in a new way. That's the Moon card. It's coming through in the Eight of Wands, possibly, highly possible that it's some type of message, but communication regardless, on the move here. The Queen of Swords, it's real clear. And maybe putting down that anchor, which is safety, you know, and that anchor goes really deep. Kind of stops everything and says, hey, let's stop here for a moment and talk about this. And that's it, floating in all that emotional energy. But also here, moving in new directions for communication. The love and the friendship. The water energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Emotional. The emotional availability and opening up that we see needs to happen, and I feel really is. Beautiful souls, that is your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's reading, please like the reading. Of course, watching readings, liking them, sharing them if you're inspired to do so, subscribing to the Tarot Closet. These are things that really help. I just can't tell you a lot. So thank you. I'm really, really grateful for that. It really just keeps the channel moving. Thank you for being here today. I'm sending you love and light. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you at another love reading.